ETA.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Set to return is Xavier Gipson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Rodgers on 1st down. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20. Whistle dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. 11. Play action now for Fields. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, 26!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Big opening up the middle. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Jets. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Patrick motioning here. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. That's deep for Olave. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Carr. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On play action, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Carr now to throw on 1st down. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Williams in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And even though it's 2nd down, the field goal unit is coming up. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to New Orleans after this. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. The Lions call their first timeout. Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's two options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First down throw for Carr. That's deep for Olave. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 7
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Grupe able to add the extra point. The Saints are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It'll be third down. Goff to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Here now, second down and goal. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to...
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Throwing here is Goff. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
Saints 14.
Really, I should probably stop that hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play action now. It's Carr. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Carr working out of the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Carr now. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Cedric Wilson back to receive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll go play action with Carr. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now, Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Here's 1st down. Carr to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Now he'll run. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Carr. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. On 1st and 10, Carr. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Second down, Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win.
Yo, that's a bum-ass nigga. That nigga is non-comp. I don't take that as an L. That nigga is trash. All he did was to throw it to Jahmyr Gibbs because he fucking sucks. He's fucking ass. I don't even consider that an L. He's ass. He's trash. He's fucking sucks. And Madden needs to fucking increase because that's so annoying. What all niggas want to do is spam to their fucking running back, bro. And what I'm about to just start doing for in that case is I'm about to just start subbing my safety and start covering myself because that shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, I'm tired of these non-ass, comp-ass players. All they want to do is throw to a running back and throw fucking comeback routes and shit. They non-comp. He not comp. I don't even know how he a level 33. But like I said, he a straight-ass pussy, so I'm not even tripping. So we'll use the Chargers. Or should use... Okay, it's either Chargers or Colts. We'll start on the Chargers, okay? He non-comp. Chargers or Colts. Things will be Colts. That's probably the Chargers. Yep.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40.
Set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Complete beyond the marker. We'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on first is Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Escapes out to the left. That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Taking a big shot for the end zone.